aqui. Okay, guys, we are rolling. Estamos gravando. Let me just adjust my microphone like this. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Okay, let's start the class now. So, vamos começar a aula agora. Hoje, o que a gente vai fazer? A gente vai começar a unidade 10, né? Na aula passada, a gente terminou as atividades da unidade 9 e hoje a gente começa a 10 de cara aqui com o vídeo. Let's watch the video. Here we go.
Ale,
Yep.
ficou sem um podcast nessa aula, né?
Cara, é verdade, essa aula tá sem. Não passou batido o podcast dessa. Mas eu vou essa semana. E vocês tem usado assim, como tem sido a experiência com o podcast?
Eu uso bastante, viu? Somente que eu não tô andando com cachorro, eu uso bastante.
Boa. Eu vou preparar a dessa aqui. Eu não tenho essa aqui, na verdade. Mas eu vou preparar, beleza? Eu acho que a gente vai ainda essa semana com ela, deixar prontinho esse podcast dela. Here we go. Cadê o Beto? O Beto tá esperando na sala, peraí. Deixei o Beto para fora da aula. Coitado. Okay, let's start here with the video. O Beto tá aqui agora. Let's start. Hi, Beto.
Excuse me, please. Where's the Tate Modern?
Sorry, I don't live here.
Sorry, I don't live here.
Excuse me. Is the Tate Modern near here?
The Tate Modern. It's near here, but I don't know exactly where. Sorry.
Thank you. Excuse me. Can you tell me the way to the Tate Modern, please?
Yes, of course. Go straight on, go past the church, then turn left at the traffic lights, and it's at the end of the street.
Sorry. Could you say that again, please?
Yes. Go straight on, go past the church, then turn left at the traffic lights, and it's at the end of the street. You can't miss it.
Thank you.
You can't miss it. You can't miss it. So funny. Okay, let's start now with the practice. I have a question for you guys. Tem uma pergunta para vocês. Are you ready? Are you ready? Eu tenho um amigo que diz, I was born ready. Eu nasci pronto. I was born ready. Okay, let's start with the questions here, starting with you, Giovanni. Now, Giovanni, what place is that? What place is that?
What is that?
Yeah. What place is that?
This morning? Yes.
Yes, it is, dude. That is the Tate Modern. That is
The Tate Modern.
That is the Tate Modern. You got it, dude. You got it. Você pegou, você sacou. That's it. Let's see the next part. Carlos, I have a question for you. Do you know that girl?
Yes.
Who is
That
she?
girl. Huh?
Who is she?
She is Jenny.
She's Jenny. Yeah, that girl is Jenny. And Beto, now I have a question for you. What is Jenny doing? What is she doing? She is riding a car, driving a car, or is she riding a bicycle? Riding a bicycle.
She is riding a bicycle.
Perfect. Okay, she's not driving a car. No, she is riding a bicycle, right? Riding a bicycle. Good. Walter, hey, welcome to this class, dude. Welcome. Walter is connecting to audio. Now I think his audio is okay. Walter, welcome to this class.
Boa noite.
Good. Oh, good evening, dude.
Good evening. Good evening. O
Welcome.
Whats estava me boicotando aqui. Não estava conseguindo entrar no web.
Oh my goodness. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. Tô contente. I'm glad you're here. Que você tá aqui. Okay, I have a question for you now. We know that girl is Jenny. Jenny is riding a bicycle. Okay. But is that bike hers? Is that bike hers? Walter?
Oi.
Oh, my question for you is that bike hers?
No. This bike, she rents this bike.
Okay.
That bike.
No, she rented that bike. You got it. Yeah, that's it. She rented that bike. Rented. Remember? Guys, vocês lembram, né? Se de repente, por exemplo, na resposta do Walter, ele disse, ela alugou aquela bike. Se de repente você não lembra o que é rented, só diz, deixa ele acabar de dar a resposta e fala, Ale, sorry, o que é rented? What is rented? What is rented? Ok? Aí eu explico. Então não deixa passar nenhuma palavra que você não compreenda. Coming back to you now, Giovanni, coming back to you. Let's see the next part. I have a question for you, Giovanni. Is Rob riding a bike?
No. Is Jennifer.
It's
riding
Jennifer. So you can say, no, Rob isn't riding a bike. Can you say that? No, Rob isn't riding a bike.
No, Rob isn't riding a bike.
Okay, Jenny is. Jenny is, right? Let's see the next part now. Here. Okay, guys. I have a question for you, Carlos. Does Jenny know where she is? Does Jenny know where she is?
She doesn't. She's lost.
She's completely lost. Okay. No, she doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know where she is. Ela não sabe onde ela tá. She doesn't know where she is. She's lost. She's lost. Agora, os mais antigos, né? agora faz sentido a série Lost, né? Lembra que a gente assistia quando moleque?
Yeah.
Ainda, eu lembro que... Vocês lembram desse episódio do Padre Baloeiro? Quem lembra do Padre Baloeiro?
Ah, lembro.
Cara, eu lembro, o brasileiro, velho, não tem que ser estudado, às vezes tem que ser exorcizado mesmo, porque não perdoa nenhuma tragédia. Eu lembro que tinha aquele cartaz, né, aquele folder da série Lost, aí fizeram uma montagem, assim, tipo a ilha, né, lá do seriado, e lá ao fundo, assim, passando os balões, cara. E, cara, não perdoa nem a tragédia, coitado do rapaz, coitado do padre, velho. Brasileiro é
Mas
triste.
aí é a natureza, né?
É, zoeira never ends, né?
Ah, ele ganhou aquele Darwin Awards.
Ah, é?
É,
Zoeira
é.
never ends. Zoeira nunca acaba. Ele ganhou, tadinho. Maldade. Okay, moving on here, continuando aqui. Let's see the next part now for you, Beto. For you, dude. My question for you, Beto, is, of course, Jennifer, she doesn't know where she is, but my question is, where does she want to go? Where does she want to go? Where does Jenny want to go?
Jenny is... É onde ela está indo, né?
Where does she want to go?
Ah, tá onde ela quer ir. Jenny wants go on Tate Modern to
Yeah.
to the modern.
Modern. Yeah, absolutely. She wants to go to the Tate Modern. Jenny wants to go to the Tate Modern. You got it, Beto. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Question for you, Walter. She wants to go to the Tate Modern, but she's lost, right? Does she know where the Tate Modern is?
No, she doesn't know she doesn't see
Where the
where
Tate...
where the Tate Modern is. No.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It's okay, dude.
Yes.
It's perfect. Yeah. She doesn't know where the Tate Modern is. She doesn't, right? She's lost. She's completely lost. That's why she's asking for directions. She's asking for directions, right?
Excuse me, please. Where's the Tate Modern?
Okay, guys, that man is a passerby, right? Passerby. Se você for lá, o dicionário fica transeunte. É um pedestre, okay? Passerby, um pedestre. Okay, my question for you now, Giovanni. What did Jenny ask the passerby? What did? Então, did é uma pergunta no passado, lembra, né? What did Jenny ask the passerby?
Where's the Tate Modern?
Yeah, where is the Tate Modern? Giovanni, is Jenny lost?
Yes.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely, completely. She's complete. You can say, Ale, she's completely lost.
Ela falou que tinha um mapa na versão anterior.
Yeah, she said it, right? She said, oh, I have a map. I can get there, but she doesn't have a map. Or maybe she has a map, but she forgot the map. She left the map at the hotel, maybe, right? Maybe she left.
Maybe.
She left the map at the hotel, right? Maybe she
Right.
left the map at the hotel. We don't know, but one thing we know for sure. One thing we know for sure. De uma coisa temos certeza. One thing we know for sure, right? She's lost. She's completely lost. Okay? One thing we know for sure, she's lost. Jennifer is lost. Okay, let's see the next part now. Guys, let's see. Oh my goodness. Luana is here now. Hey, Lu. Good evening. Welcome to this class.
Sorry.
Oi, Lê, good.
Welcome.
I don't
Desculpa
live
o
here.
atraso.
No
Eu
problem.
tava ajudando minha mãe aqui, que ela não tá bem.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, like you're welcome. Very welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So the guy, the passerby, remember passerby means kind of, you know, transeunte or pedestre, right? The passerby, he says, sorry, I don't live here. Lou, you know, simple question for you. What did he say? What did the passerby say?
The passerby says, sorry, I don't live here.
Good. So, Giovanni, question for you is, does he know where the Tate Modern is? Does the guy know, the passerby, does he know where the Tate Modern is?
No, she's lost.
Oh no, I'm talking about the guy, the man, right? The man. Does the man, the man. Does the man know where the Tate Modern is?
The life,
The passerby?
the life here, é isso?
Okay. The question is, does he know where the Tate Modern is? You can say, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Because he
life here.
He doesn't live there. Aqui, a gente só teve que dar uma adaptada, né? Porque na cena ele fala aqui porque ele está lá, naquele lugar. Mas como nós estamos fora da cena, aí eu digo lá, que é o there, né? Então, nós temos o here para aqui e o there para lá, né? Lá.
Yes.
Então, ó, no, he doesn't because he doesn't live there. Não, ele não porque ele não mora lá, né? No, he doesn't because he doesn't live there. Good. Does he know where the Tate Modern is? Sorry?
Me pegou desprevenido, não era minha vez?
Ah, é? Ué. Ah, que você tá lá em cima.
Você foi para a Luana e voltou para mim de novo.
I'm so sorry. Siga essa ordem aqui, então. Now, Carlos, for you, dude. Carlos. I have a question for you, Carlos. Why does the guy say sorry? Why does he say sorry? Why does the guy say sorry?
He don't help him.
Oh, because, okay, you can say, okay, You can say because he doesn't know where the Tate Modern is, or because let's take your answer. Because he couldn't help her. Aqui, como a gente está usando o passado, né? Então, dentro da sua resposta, Carlos, eu acredito que é isso que você quis dizer. Tipo, ele fala desculpa porque ele não conseguiu ajudar ela, né? Tipo, não pôde ajudar ela, é isso?
Isso.
Então, vamos pensar assim, ó, que o can, pessoal, é o verbo poder no presente, certo? O passado dele é o could, tá? Pôde. E quando eu junto could com o not, é não pôde, certo? Então, could com not fica não pôde. Então, because he couldn't help her, porque ele não pôde ajudá-la. Não pôde ajudar a Jenny, beleza? Então, quando você pensar em poder no passado, é could. Então, eu não pude fazer, eu não pude ir. I couldn't go. Eu não pude ir, beleza? I couldn't go. Eu não pude ir. Legal. Okay, that's good. So, question for you now, Beto. Where does the passerby live? That is the question for you, Beto. Where does the passerby live?
Vou dizer, não sei.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Yeah, não tem ideia, cara. I have
Ele
no
não
idea.
mora em
I
Londres,
don't
ele
know.
não mora.
Aham. Aí a gente pode usar aquela expressão que nós aprendemos agora há pouco. E quem anota tem. De uma coisa eu tenho certeza. Ok? One, não é? One thing I know for sure. One thing I know for sure. He doesn't live there. He doesn't live there. Ele não mora lá. One thing I know for sure. He doesn't live there. One thing I know for sure. He doesn't live there. Uma coisa eu tenho certeza. Okay, coming back to you now, Walter. My question is... Olha que legal, estava aqui no meu schedule usar a palavra could da resposta do Carlos de agora há pouco. Ó, Walter, a question for you. Could he help Jenny? Qual que seria a tradução
No.
livre disso aqui? Qual que seria a
Ele
tradução livre?
pode ajudar a Jenny?
Ele pôde, né? Tipo, no
Ele
passado.
pode ajudar a Jenny,
Aham.
pode.
E aí?
É.
What is your answer?
No, he could help her
Because
he doesn't live in London.
In London. Or maybe, yeah, probably he doesn't live in London, because se ele morasse em Londres... Não, o raciocínio está perfeito. Eu ia falar, talvez ele não mora naquela região, mas se é um local tão visitado, turístico e conhecido, se ele é de Londres, ele sabe, né? É tipo alguém chegar lá no Rio, onde é que é o Cristo? Não sei. Eu não moro aqui, não. Eu não moro nesse bairro, né? Faz sentido. Walter, muito bom. So, a question for you now, Lou. What is looking for? Okay. I'm so sorry. My question is, what is Jennifer doing right now? At this moment, what is she doing?
She is doing. She is asking someone about where is the Tate Modern?
Aha, she's asking
Não,
someone.
é isso, né?
Aha, she's asking someone where the Tate Modern is. Aha. She's asking someone where the Tate Modern is. Na resposta afirmativa, a gente não precisa inverter o verbo to be. Então, a diferença, ó, she's asking to someone, with someone, where is the Tate Modern? Isso é uma pergunta porque o is está no começo, né? Na resposta afirmativa, she's asking someone where the Tate Modern is. Aí o verbo to be vai lá para o final, na afirmação, beleza?
Okay.
Okay, she's asking someone where the Tate Modern is. That's good. That's pretty good. Let's see the next part now. Okay, I have a question for you now, Giovanni. The question is, what is Jennifer doing now? Okay, and I have two options. It's awesome when I have options. I know you like it. Eu sei que vocês gostam. I know you like it, right? What is Jennifer doing like at this moment? Okay, letter A. She's looking for the museum. Letter B, she's looking for the hotel. What do you say?
She's looking for the museum.
She's looking for the museum. Museum. Yeah, because essentially the Tate Modern is a museum, right? And she's looking for a museum right now. She's looking for a museum. That's it. The Tate Modern Museum. Exactly what is she looking for? She's looking for the museum. Goodness, I'm so sorry. My bad. Foi mal. My bad. Sorry. So a question for you, Carlos. Is Jennifer looking for a hospital? A hospital, you know, hospital?
She doesn't.
Is Jennifer looking for a hospital?
She doesn't. She looking for a museum.
Okay, she isn't. She's not. She's not looking for a hospital. She's not, right? She's not looking for a hospital. She is looking for a museum, the Tate Modern Museum, to be more specific. She's completely lost, right? Beto, is Jennifer driving a car? Quem anota tem, vamos ver. Is Jennifer driving a car?
No. She doesn't. She is go cycling.
She is going cycling.
Go cycling.
Boa.
Like,
yeah, she's riding a bike. Ó, esse verbo aqui, pessoal, ó, to ride, foi maldade, né? Também agora. To ride, quer dizer, você pode usar com bike, por exemplo, she's riding a bike, né? She's riding a bike, ela tá andando de bicicleta. Pode ser she's riding a horse, tá andando a cavalo. Então, o mesmo verbo que eu uso para bicicleta, eu uso para cavalo. She's riding motorcycle, que é a motocicleta, né? A moto. Engraçado que, em algumas situações, bike é uma gíria para motorcycle, para moto. Às vezes fala o motoqueiro, the biker, o motoqueiro, por exemplo. Então, to ride é esse verbo para usar com bicicleta, cavalo e motocicleta, beleza? She's riding a bike, Beto. Okay, she's riding a bike. Let's see the next part now.
Excuse me. Is the Tate Modern near here?
Okay. And here we have Here is the Tate Modern. Is the, excuse me, she says, excuse me, is the Tate Modern near here? Só para lembrar, com licença, né? Excuse me. Is the Tate Modern near here? Essa palavrinha near significa perto, lembra? Então, perto daqui. Near here, perto daqui. E ela agora está falando com o passerby number 2. Então, o pedestre número 2, né? And my question for you now, who is that? Okay, my question for you now, Walter, the question is, what is Jennifer's question this time? You know, what is Jennifer's question this time?
She asked if the Tate Modern is near here.
Is near here or near there?
Near there.
Good, near there. Good.
There.
So, question for you, Lou. The question is, what is Jennifer looking for?
She is looking for the Tate Modern. Where the Tate Modern is. Where the Tate Modern is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking for the Tate Modern, you know, because she doesn't know where the Tate Modern is. She's looking for the Tate Modern, of course, because she doesn't know where the Tate Modern is. That's good, Lou. Coming back to you, Giovanni, it's you now, right? So the question is, why is she asking for directions? That is the question for you, Giovanni. Why is Jennifer asking for direction? Essa expressão ask for directions é pedir direções, localização, pedir informações com relação à localização, asking for directions, tá? Why is she asking for directions, Giovanni? What do you say?
Por que ela tá fazendo? Porque because she is lost.
Perfect, because she's lost. Number one, because she is lost. Number two, because she has no idea. Lembra? Where she is, okay? Because she has no idea where she is. Como ficaria isso em português, a dois, Giovanni?
Porque ela não tem ideia de onde ela está.
Exato. Because she has no idea where she is, okay? That's it. She has no idea where she is. A question for you, Carlos. Does Jennifer have a map?
She not. She have a map, but she not. Trouxe.
Oh, she hasn't brought. She hasn't brought it.
Brought it.
Yeah, deixa eu explicar. Vamos lá, algumas respostas possíveis. Yes, she does. O que você quis dizer, né? Yes, she does, but she doesn't have it right now. She doesn't have it right now. Aqui, só uma observação muito importante, tá? Embora na pergunta eu tenha o verbo have, que quer dizer ter, ok? Nessa resposta aqui, o verbo have não quer dizer ter, quer dizer estar com, em posse de algo. Por exemplo, se eu falo assim, na pergunta, Quem está com a chave? Como é que eu perguntaria isso? Quem está com a chave? Na nossa cabecinha de aluno brasileiro, você vai raciocinar o seguinte: bom, quem está com a chave? Está é verbo to be, cara. Ser ou estar, certo? Então, na nossa cabeça, a gente já pensa, pela lógica, who, quem, is, que é o verbo to be, who is with the key? Quem está com a chave? Seria, de repente, o pensamento mais lógico, já que to be é o verbo estar ou ser, né? Quem está? Who is with the key? Mas não. Por quê? O verbo have tem a aplicação de estar com. Então, eu posso perguntar who, aí sempre vai ser alguém, um homem ou uma mulher, né? Então, eu vou usar who has the key? Quem está com a chave? Who has the key? Ok? Aí, por exemplo, Beto has it. O Beto está com ela. O Beto as tem. O Beto está com ela. Beto has it, right? Então, essa aqui é uma pergunta, uma resposta possível. Yes, she does, but she doesn't have it right now. Ou seja, sim, ela tem, mas ela não está com ele agora. Number 2. Yes, she does, but she... como é que eu faço com vocês agora? She left it at the hotel before. Okay, but she left it at a hotel. But she left it at the hotel. Aqui o left é o passado do verbo leave, que quer dizer deixar alguma coisa, tá? Sim, ela tem, mas ela deixou no hotel. She left it at the hotel. Got it? Pegou, Carlos?
Yes.
Good. I have a question for you now, Beto. Does she have a tracking map? Or a tracking app? Tracking map. Sorry. Makes no sense. Não faz sentido. Does she have a tracking app?
No, she doesn't.
A tracking app seria aquele aplicativo de localização, né?
GPS, né?
É, tipo um GPS, assim. Does she have a tracking app? She doesn't. She doesn't have a map. She doesn't have a... Sorry?
Ela falou na unidade anterior que poderia usar, né? Mas não falou que tinha. Ela falou que tinha um mapa, mas não falou que tinha um aplicativo, né?
Não, acho que ela não tem. É só para colocar vocabulário aqui no nosso rolê. Ela disse que tinha um mapa, mas não tá com mapa, também não tá com celular, tá com nada, seguro. Na cidade que ela não conhece. Tinha que fazer como eu fazia lá na Argentina, cidade grande, 3 milhões de habitantes, né? Às vezes eu me perdia, aí chegava no táxi e falava, me leva nesse endereço. Realmente dava certo. Okay, does she have a tracking app? No, she doesn't have a tracking app. Like, can you give me an example of a tracking app? Beto, can you give me, give é dar, né? Give me, dar a mim, me dar. Can you give me an example of a tracking app?
And GPS.
GPS, yeah, or Waze.
GPS. Waze, Google Maps.
Yeah, tracking apps. Waze é o mais famoso. Nem sei se é assim que escreve o Waze, mas
É assim mesmo.
that's okay. Walter, for you now, the question is for you. A very good question for you, Walter, by the way. Why does Jenny want to go to the Tate Modern? That's a very good question, dude. You know, let's see how it goes. Vamos ver como é que isso vai. Why does Jenny want to go to the Tate Modern?
She wants to go to the Tate Modern For me, Rob.
Yeah,
estranho.
she wants to go to the Tate Modern to meet Rob. Mhm. To meet Rob. Aha. She wants to go to the Tate Modern to meet Rob. Ela quer ir ao Tate Modern para encontrar o Rob. That's good, Walter. Very good. Coming back to you, Lou. Let's see. The guy says, let's see what he says actually.
Near here?
The Tate Modern. It's near here, but I don't know exactly where. Sorry.
Oh, the Tate Modern. Oh, it's near here, but I don't know exactly where. Sorry. É meu pronúncia britânica. Okay, Luan, for you now. The question is, first, I have two questions for you, Lu. Two questions. The first one is, what does the passerby to say?
The person by says that the Tate mother is near there, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Know exactly where.
Perfect. And my second question for you is the Tate Modern near or far from near?
The Tate mother is near there. From there?
It's near from there. Yeah.
From there.
From there. Good. Coming back to you now, Giovanni, the question is for you. The question is, does the passerby know where the museum is exactly? My good. Oh yeah, I can repeat and I can copy and paste. Copy, which is Control C, and paste, which is Control V. Okay. So the question is, does the passerby know where the museum is exactly?
No. Passerby
Doesn't know.
doesn't know.
É, não sabe. Doesn't know where the museum is.
Doesn't know where the museum is exact.
Aha. The passerby too doesn't know where the Tate Modern is exactly. Ele não sabe onde o museu é exatamente. He doesn't know where the museum is exactly. Okay?
Yes.
Exactly. Exatamente. Exactly. Good. I have a question for you now, Carlos. Is Jennifer far from the Tate Modern?
Repeat, please.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Is Jennifer far from the Tate Modern?
She isn't. She's near from there.
She's near from the Tate Modern, right? She's near. She's not far from there. She's not far. Não tá longe. She's near. Ela tá perto. Good. She's near from
far,
there. Oh, yeah.
qual é o significado?
Far quer dizer longe.
Longe.
Aham. Far, longe.
Lembrei do Far, Far Away.
Cara, todo mundo lembra do Shrek, né? É verdade. Far, far away. É o reino tão distante, né? Far, far away. That's good. Cara, nada a ver com o rolê. Não sei por que eu lembrei disso. Eu tava vendo um cover indiano, cara, do Bon Jovi e de uma outra música lá daquela I'm unstoppable, I'm a Porsche with no brakes. Sabe aquela música? Não sei, nem sei quem canta, só lembro esse trechinho. Cara, mas um sotaque tão carregado, só de você escutar o cara, é muito assim, é engraçado, sabe? É muito carregado o sotaque.
O sotaque indiano parece que tem uma batata na boca, alguma coisa assim.
Cara, é muito diferente, porque eles falam, por exemplo, right now, né? Ao invés de right now, right now. É engraçado, engraçado. Okay, let's see now. Let's see the next question now is for you. It's for you. I think it's Beto. No. Who is that now? Quem foi o último agora?
Foi eu.
Okay, now it's Beto. Oh, the question is. Okay, good. The question is, what is Jennifer going to do at the Tate Modern? What is Jennifer going to do at the Tate Modern? That's a good question, Beto. Lembra que esse going to, pessoal, só para dar uma lembrada, é futuro, tá?
Futuro.
What is Jennifer going to do at the Tate Modern?
Jenny is... Aí encaixa o Gana.
Pode ser. Fica chique.
Jenny is gonna... indo a meeting.
Meet.
It's Daniel. Meet, né?
Encontrar.
Encontrar. É Daniel?
Daniel? Or Rob?
Oh, Rob.
Good. Jenny's gonna meet Rob. That's it. Again, one more time. Hey, Beto, what is Jenny gonna do at the Tate Modern?
Jenny is gonna meet Rob.
Perfect, dude. That's it. Walter, for you now. The question is, and what is Rob doing at the Tate Modern? That is the question for you, Walter. What is Rob doing at the Tate Modern?
Rob is interviews.
Interviewing.
Vamos falar no geral. Interviewing. Interviewing an artist.
An artist. Yeah, Rob is interviewing. No inglês americano, esse Tzinho ali, ele meio que sai fora, fica interviewing, right? Rob is interviewing an artist. No inglês britânico, Rob is interviewing an artist. An artist, artista. That's it. Okay, I have a question for you now, Lou. Is Jenny working this morning? That is my question for you, Lou. The question is Jenny working this morning?
No, he is not working. She is sorry.
No,
she is not working. She's not working
because
she is looking for the Tate Modern to meet Rob.
Yeah, she's looking for the Tate Modern to meet Rob. And essentially, she's not working this morning because she has a free morning. Remember? She has a...
Yeah, very easy.
She has a free morning. That's why, é por isso que, né? Quem anota tem, guys. That's why, é por isso que, that's why she's not working today, right? Or this morning. She has a free morning. She has a day off. Probably a day off. Okay. She has a day off. É o dia de folga, day off. I need a day off. Eu preciso de um dia de folga. Let's see the next part now. Vamos ver a próxima parte aqui agora.
Thank you.
She says, thank you. Question for you, Giovanni. What did Jenny say?
Thank you.
She said, thank you. Okay. I have another question for you, Giovanni. The question is, did the passerby know where the Tate Modern is? Então, a pergunta no passado, né? Com did. Did the passerby know where the Tate Modern is?
Não. É.
Então, como que seria a tradução, né? O pedestre sabia, did the passerby know? Quer dizer, ele sabia where the Tate Modern is, onde que é o Tate Modern?
Exato, não.
No, like, no. You can say no.
Near there.
He didn't know that exactly. He didn't know that exactly. Não, ele não sabia exatamente. He didn't know that exactly, right? Again,
No.
I ask and you answer. Question for you, Giovanni. Did the passerby know where the Tate Modern is?
No, he didn't know that exactly.
Yeah, ele não sabia disso exatamente. Não sabia exatamente. He didn't know that exactly. Good. Perfect. Coming back to you now, Carlos. I have a question for you now, Beto. What is Jennifer looking for? Quem anota tem. What is Jennifer looking for?
É o Carlos agora ou eu?
I think it's o último foi Giovanni. I think it's Carlos. Carlos, what is Jennifer looking for?
Jenny is looking for the Tate Modern.
Perfect. Yep. She's looking for the Tate Modern. Good. Question for you now, Beto. Now it's you. So I have a question for you. The question is, does Jenny have an interview with an artist? Aha. What do you say, Beto?
No, she doesn't. She is meet Rob.
Oh, okay. Does she have an interview with an artist? No, she doesn't. She has, let's say, a date. I don't know. Encontro? Acho que não, ainda não, né? A date é encontro romântico, tá, gente? A date. É encontro romântico. Probably she has a date with Rob. No, but she's going to meet Rob at the Tate Modern. Outside, remember? Beto, outside the Tate Modern, right?
Yeah,
she's
outside
going.
Yes.
That's it. She's going to meet Rob outside the Tate Modern.
She's going to meet Rob outside Tate Modern.
That's it, dude. She's going to meet Rob outside the Tate Modern. Good. Walter, for you now. Sorry, where is Rob? Walter.
Rob is in the Tate Modern.
He's at the Tate Modern. And what is he doing there, Walter?
He doing an interview.
He's doing an interview with an artist. That's it. That's it. That's pretty good, dude. Luana, I have a question for you now. Does she, like talking about Jenny, right? Does she want to go, does she want to know the way to the hotel?
No. She doesn't. She wants to know the way to the Tate Modern.
Perfect. She wants to know the way to the Tate Modern. Ela quer saber o caminho. Esse the way quer dizer o caminho. She wants to know the way to the Tate Modern. Perfect, Luana. Perfect. Let's see what is gonna happen now. O que vai acontecer agora?
Excuse me. Can you tell me the way to the Tate Modern, please?
Here's the thing. Aí está a questão. She says, excuse me, can you tell me the way to the Tate Modern, please? Let me just adjust my screen. Just give me a sec, guys. Let's see. These two right here. She says, excuse me, can you tell me the way to the Tate Modern, please? Now, that's the question. So, coming back to you now, Giovanni, the question is, okay. What does Jennifer want to know? What does Jennifer want to know? Esse want é o querer, né? E o know é o saber. What does Jennifer want to know?
And Jennifer does what? The wants, né?
Want to know, quer saber.
Wait to the Tate Morning. Isso.
Jennifer wants to know the way to the Tate Modern. The way to the Tate Modern. Absolutely, Giovanni. Congratulations. Congrats. She wants to know the way to the Tate Modern. Good. Question for you, Carlos. Simple question. What is Jennifer looking for?
She's looking for the Tate Modern.
She's looking for the Tate Modern. Good. Simple question for you, Beto. Does Jennifer have an interview with an artist?
Repeat, please.
Yeah. Does Jenny have an interview with an artist?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't, all right? Rob does. Rob has an interview with an artist, but not Jenny. Not Jenny. Okay, let's see the next part now.
Modern, please?
Yes, of course. Go straight on, go past the church, and then turn left at the traffic lights, and it's at the end of the street.
Okay, let's see what this girl says, right? Vamos ver o que essa menina diz. This girl says, she says, first, yes, of course. Quer dizer, ela pode ajudar. Yes, of course. Go straight on, lembra? Vá reto, straight on, reto. Aqui essa palavra straight também, eu não lembro se eu falei na pré-aula, ela significa liso, né, no sentido de cabelo liso, é straight hair é cabelo liso, tá? Também é a palavra straight para dizer que é hétero, por exemplo. A pessoa gay ou hétero, não? Então a palavra straight representa heterossexual também, tá? Só por curiosidade. Okay, so the question now for you, Walter, I think it's for you now. Walter, the question is, para terminar aqui, go straight on, vai reto, go past the church, quer dizer, passe a igreja, go past the church, passe a igreja, Then turn left e vira à esquerda. Esse turn é virar à esquerda. Onde? At the traffic lights. No semáforo. Traffic lights. And it's at the end of the street. E está no final da rua. The end of the street. E ele está, né? Quer dizer, o museu. E ele está no final da rua. And it's at the end of the street. Good question for you now, Walter. The question is, does the girl know where the Tate Modern is?
Yes. She knows where the Tate Modern there. There is the Tate Modern.
Perfect. Is no final verb to be. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Lou, and what does she say to Jennifer? Like, what does the girl say to Jennifer? Sorry.
Vamos lá.
Maldade, né?
Yes, of course. Go straight on, go past the church, then turn left at traffic lights, and it's at the end of the street.
Perfect. Giovanni, does she say turn around? Like the sound, turn around. Okay. Does she say turn around?
Round.
Yeah. Turn around é fazer o retorno, é voltar, né? Tipo, turn around. Does she say turn around?
Go straight on.
Yeah, she doesn't say turn around. Dê meia volta, né? A gente fala, dê meia volta. No, she says go straight on. It doesn't turn around. Good. Carlos, for you. Okay. Does Jenny have to go straight on? Does the girl? No, sorry. Yeah. Carlos, does Jenny have to go straight on?
Yes. Jenny have to go straight on.
Perfect. Jennifer has to go straight on. Yeah, she has to go straight on. Question for you now, Beto. Does the girl, you know, the blonde girl, a garota loira, the blonde girl, does she say go past the church or go past the park?
She says go past the church.
Go past the church, not go past the park. Tá vendo? Olha, quando a gente decora essas células, né, esses bloquinhos, por exemplo, como que eu diria assim, Beto? Passe o hospital.
Go past hospital.
Go past the hospital. The hospital. Ok. Como que eu diria, por exemplo, passe o hotel.
Go past the hotel.
Go past the hotel, tá vendo? Então a gente precisa sempre gravar esses bloquinhos assim, porque aí a gente adapta outras situações, né? Outros lugares, por exemplo, no caso dessa frase aqui. Mais importante, mais uma vez, a importância da gente sempre aprender em bloquinhos, né? De significados, ao invés de palavras totalmente isoladas. Walter, for you now, the question is, after going past the church, what does she have to do? Oh my goodness, let me just copy and paste, Walter. After going past the church. Essa palavrinha after quer dizer depois, né? Depois, ok? After going past the church, what does she have to do, Walter?
She have to turn left at the traffic lights.
Good! Ok, então a pergunta é, após passar a igreja, after going past the church, what does she have to do? O que ela tem que fazer? Walter said she has to turn left at the traffic lights. Good. Luana, for you, does she have to turn right? Does she have to turn right?
No, she doesn't. She has to turn left.
She has to turn left, okay?
Yeah.
She doesn't have to turn right. No, she has to turn left. Okay. Question for you now, Giovanni. Where does she have to turn left? Good question. Where does she have to turn left? What do you say?
Depois como fala, past the church, após.
Or you can say, ou você pode dizer, she has to turn left at the traffic lights. Ela tem que dobrar à esquerda no semáforo. She has to turn left.
Eu ia falar after past the church.
Mas aí faria sentido se eu tivesse perguntado, por exemplo, quer ver, ó? Vou só adaptar aqui, ó. Vou pegar essa palavrinha e colocar when.
Eu acho que eu entendi.
Aí faz sentido, ó. Com when. When does she have to turn left? Quando que ela tem que virar à esquerda? After
não
she... Mas nessa do onde? Do where? Ok, let's do it again. Vamos fazer de novo, vai. Hey, Giovanni, where does she have to turn left?
She have to turn left at the traffic.
She has to turn left at the traffic lights. Perfect. I have a question for you now. Sorry?
Lights. É luz?
Light pode ser luz também. Nesse caso aqui, traffic lights são as luzes de trânsito, né? Ou o nosso famoso semáforo ou sinaleiro. Aqui o pessoal fala sinaleiro também, Prudente? Não. Lá na minha cidade.
Eu sou de São Paulo, eu falo semáforo mesmo.
Semáforo. Que lá na minha cidade, lá, eu acho que inaugurou, quando inaugurou o sinaleiro, teve até festa para inaugurar o semáforo único da avenida. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see the next. I have a question for you now, Carlos. Is the Tate Modern at the end of the avenue? Avenue.
No, it isn't. It's at end of the street.
Good. It isn't, right? The Tate Modern is at the end of the street. É no final da rua. Is at the end, no final of the street. At the end of the street. Not at the end of the avenue. Avenue é a palavra para avenida, pessoal. Ok? Okay, let's see the next part now. Vamos ver a próxima parte aqui agora. Estamos já no finalzinho da sua...
Sorry, could you say that again, please?
Sorry, can you say that again, please? Então a Jennifer diz, desculpa, você pode, você poderia, né? Esse could fica até mais educadinho do que can. Can é o pode, né? E o could é poderia. Sou mais educado, né? Você poderia, né? Could you say that again? Você poderia dizer isso de novo, please, por favor. Question for you, Beto. Did Jennifer understand what the girl said? Lembra que esse said é o disse, né? É o say no passado, said. Did Jenny understand what the girl said?
No, she didn't.
She didn't. She didn't understand what the girl said. She didn't understand what the girl said. Can you say that? Pode dizer isso?
She did understand what the girl said.
She didn't understand what the girl said. Agora, preste atenção nisso aqui, pessoal. Então, paramos aqui com o Beto, né? Ó, esse verbo understand é o verbo entender. Mas nós temos esse cara, que é o get. Eu brinco que é o verbo coisar no inglês, né? Porque ele serve para muitas coisas. E uma das traduções possíveis do get, pessoal, é entender. Quando eu pergunto assim para vocês, ó, did you get it? Eu posso perguntar isso. Did you get it? Ou simplesmente eu posso dizer, hey guys, I got it. Eu entendi. I got it. Que é o passado do get, é o got, né? I got it. Eu entendi, eu peguei. Então, na pergunta, did you get it? Quer dizer, você entendeu? Ao invés de did you understand? Você entendeu? As duas estão corretas, beleza? Porém, o get é bem usual, é bem comum e é bem mais informal do que o understand. O understand é meio longo, né? E assim, querendo ou não, o inglês é uma língua meio lazy, meio preguiçosa, sabe? O que der para simplificar, os caras vão simplificar. Nem conjugar verbos conjugam direito, né? Então, did you get it? Você entendeu? Okay. Question for you now, Walter. The question is, why didn't she get it? O Beto disse que ela não entendeu, né? Então, why didn't she get it?
She did, because ai, não posso falar muitas instruções. Because because the instructions.
Because the instructions.
Because the instructions. Como posso falar? Confundiu ela.
Made her a little confused. Vamos construir isso. Gostei, achei legal a sua resposta. Bora lá. No, she didn't. Quer dizer, não, né? She didn't get it. Ela não entendeu. Because the instructions, deixa eu ver se eu escrevi certinho. Made her, fez, quer dizer, fez ela, made her a little, um pouco, confused, right? No, she didn't because the instructions made her a little confused. Okay. É uma pergunta, é uma resposta possível e muito boa, na verdade. No, she didn't because the instructions made her a little confused, right? Or she didn't get it because they have different accents, right? Because they have different accents. Isso acontece, por exemplo. Então, o que é o accent nesse sentido? Sotaque, right? De repente, a garota disse, ela não pegou alguma coisa ali por conta do sotaque dela. E talvez seja isso, mas eu acredito que é mais do que o Walter falou. Muita informação, too much information, right? Too much information, muita informação. Então, essa expressão too much eu uso quando é algo em demasia, algo exagerado, algo que é muito, é além da conta. Too much information, right? Muita informação. Too much info. Information. É okay falar, it's okay to say information, but you can say too much info, right? Too much info. Muita informação. Good. Coming back now to you, Luana. Lu, it's for you now. Let's see. Why is Jennifer asking for directions? Lu.
She asks for direction because she needed
Uhum.
and sorry. To get, I
Uhum.
think. I think
Uhum.
she needed to get the where take to get where the Tate model is. I think.
Okay. 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 She asking for direction. She's asking for direction because she needs to get to the Tate Modern. Aqui nesse caso, because olha outra aplicação do get. Because she needs to get to the Tate Modern. Nesse caso, modern maiúsculo, né? Modern. Nesse caso aqui, o get, que eu falei que é o famoso verbo coisar em inglês, porque ele tem muitas utilizações, ele quer dizer chegar, tá? Nesse caso, get, chegar. Então, because she needs to get to the Tate Modern. Ela precisa chegar ao Tate Modern. Did you get it? Ok.
E quando eu falei, eu pensei mais assim, tá errado, mas foi nisso que eu pensei, tipo, que ela precisava encontrar, entendeu? Só que eu não lembrava o que dizer.
Ah, ok. She needs, because she needs to find.
Eu nem lembrei.
To find the Tate Modern. She needs to find the Tate Modern. That's it. To find. Então, o verbo encontrar é to find. Ok? To find the Tate Modern. Vamos ver a próxima parte aqui agora. Let's see the next part.
Yes. Go straight on, go past the church, then turn left at the traffic lights, and it's at the end of the street. You can't miss it.
You can't. You can't miss it. É bonitinho o jeito que ela fala. Ok. Yes. Então ela diz sim, go straight on, vá reto, go past the church, passe a igreja, turn left at the traffic lights, vira à esquerda no sinaleiro, semáforo, and it's at the end of the street. Está no final da rua. You can't miss it. Quer dizer, não tem como errar. Guarda essa frase assim, you can't miss it, como não tem como errar. É certeiro. You can't miss it. Good. Question for you now, Giovanni. The question is the girl going to repeat all the information again? Então, uma pergunta no futuro, porque eu estou usando going to, tá? Então, going to, pega o repeat, que é repetir, e joga no futuro. Então, my question is the girl going to repeat all the information again?
Go straight on.
Oh, did you get the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you get my question? Você pegou a minha pergunta?
No.
Ó, a pergunta é, is the girl going to repeat? Quer dizer, a garota irá repetir, porque o going to é o futuro, lembra? A garota irá repetir toda a informação novamente. Is the girl going to repeat all the information again?
Yes, I repeat.
Yes, she is, right? Por que yes, she is, Ale? Porque a pergunta é com verbo to be, tá vendo? Yes, she is. She's going to repeat all the information again. Ela vai repetir toda a informação novamente. Ok. Agora quem é o Felizardo? Carlos. Carlos, what is she gonna say? What is she going to say? The girl, right? No, the blonde girl, a garota loirinha. What is she going to say?
The information for the location, the Tate Modern.
She's going to repeat all the information, you know, about, you can say about, right? Or related, relativa, relacionado. She's going to repeat all the information about the Tate Modern location? Can you say that?
She going repeat all information for the going to the Tate Modern location.
She's going to repeat all the information about the Tate Modern location. You can say about, it's okay, or related, relacionado, fica mais chique, né? She's going to repeat all the information related to the Tate Modern location. Fica mais chique. Ok, mas o bom about sempre resolve nossa vida. Sempre resolve. Question for you now. Let's see. Beto, the question is, what does Jenny have to pass to go? Sorry. What does Jenny have to go past? What does Jenny have to go past, Beto?
Jenny have go past a church. The church.
Jennifer has to go past the church. Jennifer has to go past the church. Question for you, Walter. Does Jenny have to turn left or to turn right?
Jenny have to turn left.
She has to turn left. Lu,
Yes,
where does she have to turn left, Luana?
She has to turn left at traffic lights.
Aha, good. So a question for you now, Giovanni. Is that difficult to get to the Tate Modern according to the girl? Nossa, Lê, pelo amor de Deus. Is that difficult? É difícil. Difficult seria a palavra para difícil, né? Complicado, complicated, or complicated. Is that difficult to get? Esse get, nesse sentido, é chegar, tá? Quando se trata de um lugar, o get é chegar. Is that difficult to get to the Tate Modern according to the girl? De acordo com a garota?
No, you can miss it.
You can't miss it. Não tem como errar. No, it's not difficult. It's easy. Say, no, it's easy. It's easy. É fácil. Say, easy. Giovanni?
Easy. It is.
Yeah.
No,
It's easy. Say, it's easy, Ale. It's not complicated. It's not difficult. It's easy, right? Really easy to get to the Tate Modern. You can't miss it, como o Giovanni disse. You can't miss it. Good. Vamos ver agora.
Thank you.
Jenny says, thank you. Carlos, what did Jenny say?
Can say thank you.
Good. Beto, does she know how to get to the Tate Modern or how to get to the museum now? Lembra que get, associado a lugar, quer dizer chegar, né? Does she know how to get to the Tate Modern now?
No, she doesn't. She is lost.
Agora ela sabe. Now she does, right? Que a guria deu todas as informações, a menina deu todas as informações. Acho que agora ela sabe chegar lá. Então, does she know how to get to the museum now? You can say, I think so. I think so. Eu acho que sim, né? I think. Para dizer eu acho que sim, I think so. I think so. Eu acho que sim. Now, agora, she has enough information to get there. To get.
Veremos nos próximos capítulos, né?
Verdade. Now she has enough. Enough quer dizer suficiente, tá? Now she has enough information to get there. Ela tem informação suficiente para chegar lá. Aqui.
Pelo visto, ela gosta de aventura, né?
Né? Essa garota, não sei, cara. O que acontece com ela? She has enough information to get there. Tem informação suficiente para chegar lá. Coming back to you now, Walter. Why does she want to go to the Tate Modern?
Can repeat?
Yeah. Why does she want to go to the Tate Modern?
She wants to go to Tate Modern for meet Rob.
For meeting Rob. She wants to go to the Tate Modern for meeting Rob. That's it. E a nossa última pergunta para você, Luana. How is she going to get there? I have options, Lu. It's okay. How is she going to get there? She's going to get there by car. She's going to get there by bus, or she's going to get there by bike.
She's going to get there by bike.
She's going to get there by bike. Então, ela vai chegar lá. Então, get there é chegar lá de bike, de bicicleta. Ok? Bom, que legal, né? Terminamos a série de perguntas nessa aula, gente. Então, na aula que vem, a gente vai dedicar a aula para fazer a nossa revisão tradicional, né, dessa unidade, e a aula de conversação, né, sobre essa unidade. Então, na aula que vem, a gente já elimina essa unidade 10, tá bom? For now, por hora, thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God
Have an
bless
amazing
you.
night. Take
God
care.
bless.
Good night.
Bye-bye.